Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, House of Julii campaign epilogue episode 3. And when we left off, the Scipii had humiliated themselves out of Sicily, and I now capture Lilibem, and I'm ready to now start mass shipping troops to Africa in order to prepare for the Scipian counterattack against Carthage. So we need to get moving into Africa now and get my campaign fully underway to finish off the Scipii. But in the meantime, we need to continue pushing the offensive against the Brutii, who are really trying to resist any more advances against me, or at least they're trying to resist my advances. Either way, Numerius Sakas is getting ready to siege Porrolisium. I've got Emperor Cineas en route to Tilis. So we are starting to sack out these last few Brutii strongholds. So we're going to move to Porrolisium. Territory the Brutii I've always had trouble holding on to it, or at least anyone can't hold on to Porrolisium. It seems to go from being owned by the Dacians, to the Thracians, to the Macedonians, to the Scythians, to no one, to the Brutii. But now I'm going to control Porrolisium. I see it is my duty to control this territory, so I will capture it and I will make sure that no one else ever takes it. This territory will now be a part of the Roman Empire. Now, but we can't attack this turn because I don't have any spies in the town, but what we can do is we can prepare our offence. So we do know that the town has stone walls, and I'm just going to maintain the siege just for now. So I just want to, yeah, I know the town's in the siege. I want to get details on it. Garrison, as far as we know, in Porrolisium is pretty weak, so I don't think we need to go whole hog with siege towers. I don't really have a particularly big army, or at least a particular high tier army. So I think maybe 2 sapping points would be the best call, but I can just flood my men straight into the gates and not have to worry about fucking around capturing walls and that. So yeah, we're going to sap for walls this time around, and then we could just march right in. I know we don't really have any cavalry, but it's just the way I feel is going to be right this time around. We do have a few more rebels popping up around this area now. It seems the whole civil war is really beginning to destabilise the region as a whole. So local Illyrian and Greek tribes will now be rising up and maybe trying to overthrow both me and the Brutii. So I will need to keep an eye on them and make sure they're under control. Corinth, meanwhile, is now preparing some urban cohorts to attack Athens with. My mouse is being shit again. This is the last episode with shit mouse, by the way. I'm off to buy another one tomorrow. One that costs more than £1 and won't be so shit. Right, anyway. We do need to make a plan for leaving Sicily ASAP now, because Carthage is now going to be under attack in a minute. But I am probably going to sally forth if an attack occurs. I am training more men in Parma and Corduba. I was going to launch another attack from Croton, but unfortunately we are suffering with a plague in Croton, so we're waiting for that to pass over. Same goes for Loviska at the minute as well. I also have my navy just having a little bit of a fact-finding mission. I just want to find out who owns this territory now, and then it's just going to go on patrol and see if it can snipe out any more Scipian ships. Either way, we're all doing very well though, so let's get back into the game and realise what we're going to do, or at least work out what we're going to do. So in Parma I am producing more men, I am producing an extra army. In Corduba we are near enough ready to actually launch our attack now. I do have plenty of strong men ready to go. Just want to retrain the legionary cohorts for, and then we're going to set off. I have to be careful with this area because there is a rather unstable attitude at the minute. We are suffering with a few public order issues. It might be worth trying to get some family members down here soon, just so we can try and bring some more stability to the region, because it is beginning to prove quite a big problem for us. But either I've queued up an extra temple at Carthagonova to try and bring Carthagonova back under my reign, and I'm also constructing a new temple in Scalabis. That should hopefully bring things a little bit better, as well as more food for the people. We do have not that many rebel problems at the minute, apart from the ones who live near Lemonon, but the ones I will never ever get rid of because I can't be fucking arsed. Those guys must be like 100 years old by now. So apart from that, we are actually on a very strong footing at the minute. I do have Captain Lucius making his way back to Loviska. Unfortunately, Loviska is afflicted with plague, but there's nowhere else for me to send them. I can't send them to Campus... Well, actually, no, Campus Lazagus isn't under siege, but I won't have enough room to squeeze them in anyway, right? You're just going to make your way up to Loviska then. I know there's a plague on. You're just going to have to, unfortunately, man up and try and become disease-proof or something like that. Yep, there isn't really a lot left we can do this turn, so we are going to jump to the next turn any second now. I am just trying to work out where I could spend some more money though, because I do have 17,000 denarii just kicking around in the bank. Batavium, we're doing alright there. Mediolanium's not doing too well in terms of economy. Let's add a Curia to the queue there and also get a Latifunda going. There we go, that's all the money spent. So nice big ticket improvements for Mediolanium, a town I value a lot. Now let's jump to the next turn and see what the Scipii are up to. Right, nothing too major happening over this turn, just a few additional movements. Scalabus, unfortunately, is rioting, which means we do need to get something done about that. And it looks like the Scipii have broken off their counter-attack on Carthage. They're not very interested anymore. They've decided to instead reinforce Thapsus in preparation for my incoming attacks. So I think I will have a Lilibame army attack Thapsus, since it's quite strong. Then a Carthaginian army can start moving towards the Saharan desert and attack Nepta and Dimindi. End of turn report, by the way, not doing too bad. We are losing money again, but once more I'm still rolling in the money. Croton on Lavisca, unfortunately, are still suffering from plague. We are losing a lot of citizens from these plagues, but there isn't a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. And also Tiberius Colchianus has been born. Helena died. Valerius the Ugly somehow got married. Aulus Tetius now has a pet lion and an artist, and Appius Marcius has a pet lion too, and Quintus Vinicanus a quartermaster. Cool. Now, how are things going? Not in Arretium. I do actually just want to quickly bob it on Arretium. How are things going here? Not too bad, just doing its normal Arretium thing. How things are going at Rome? We're still waiting on new units at Rome. So we go for Segesta and Tarentum, where I'm now training extra troops. Construction report, by the way, Vicus Gothy now has an amphitheatre, Borders on the Forum. Tarentum, its Curia, and Thermon has constructed a temple to Jupiter. And as for recruitment, Segesta some Roman cavalry, Capua some auxilia, Vicus Gothy some light auxilia, Parma some archer auxilia, Segestica some auxilia, then Tarentum some triremes, Caedonian an legionary cohort, Rome some Roman cavalry, Croton a Praetorian, Lovisca an early, Messana an auxilia, blah 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 blah. Lots of good stuff being trained today. So as far as I can tell, there isn't really any major Brutii issues to do, nothing really to clean. There is a small army passing through. I think they're just on their way to reinforce Athens in order to prepare for an upcoming attack from me. Assassin, let's have a go at Decimus Rex, because we have a high chance of killing him, though I would like to see him dead. Placus Coccianus, though, I think he might be coming in to move on to the offensive, though, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on his movements. For all three of these towns that should be ready for a Brutii attack. Nice one there, Assassin. Another Brutii family member bites the dust and is reduced to a mere captain. What does Captain Marcellus carry? 3 auxilia and probably a very paltry number of cohorts. Right, cool. Now, as for my other assassin, Herennius the Killer, let's have a go at Herennius Aemilius. You've got a very high chance to kill him. Can you make it this turn? That mountain's blockading my view. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on! That was like a 90-something% chance, and you fucked it up again. This is fucking XCOM bullshit we get out here a lot, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's deal with other things. We have an attack on Porrolisium to conduct, because the Brutii are already sallying forth, or at least rallying. They're going to try and stop me. I know what they're up to. And some local Dacians seem to have turned up. They're probably going to try and see if they can get Porrolisium back as well. Well, I don't care. Numerius Saccas, let's lead the attack. We're ready to sap. Let's just get Porrolisium under control and take another territory from the Brutii. It's been a while since we've taken a territory from them. Well, probably not that long, actually. But either way, I'm not satisfied with the pace of this attack on the Brutii. We seem to be coming to a bit of a standstill against them. Let's get the wheels moving again. We're going to capture at Porrolisium, then we'll make our move on Thermon and Athens. Anyway, Captain Gnaeus has 212 men defending the town. Numerius Saccas has brought 711 men. You can make your 711 jokes now if you feel my American audience. But strength ratio is at 2-to-1 in my favour, because he has not the worst army in the world. He does have quite a few early cohorts, a unit of archers and 1 unit of legionaries, and some scorpions, which are miniaturized ballistas, which can pack a punch, and some archers. However, overall, yeah, I outnumber him greatly, and I might be able to sap his walls, which might bring down his archers or even isolate them. Either way, I've got a good chance of winning this, so let's just fight this one out on the battle map and capture the legendary home of the Dacians, who weren't really that legendary because they got wiped out quite early in the campaign by everyone in the world. But then again, Porrolisium has never really had much of an owner. It just shifts from hand to hand, but now it's going to have a permanent owner, the Roman Empire. And an alliance with a powerful is never to be trusted. Don't sow the seeds of discontent with the Egyptians now, my friends. I trust the Egyptians for now. For now. Not forever, but for now.
Victory is near at hand! If all do their duty as Romans, victory will be ours! Bend your backs to your tasks, and all will be well! Do not fear our enemies today. The Brutii are Romans. And they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. Where was I? Oh yes! Attack the elephant's men! Go for those pink trunky beggars! There was something else.
Always cheer the drunk guy. Right, let's get rid of those pink chunky beggars, but there's another horrible nasty beggar I noticed when we were zooming into this town. Barbarian structure number 1. Where is it? Barbarian structure number 2. Another temple to something horrible, arcane, and shouldn't be here, basically. Let's storm this city and burn that thing down and replace it with another temple to Jupiter. Right, here's the plan though. We've got a sapping point over here, and our other sapping point is... I have no idea where our other sapping point is. It's somewhere. Let's play find the sapping point because the game doesn't let me choose where I can deploy them for... Ah, here it is. So we're going to deploy on this angle here, which is a bit awkward because it means having to march through all the way past these border roads, which can bring me into contact with the enemy towers. But if we can just quickly get through here, we should have quick access to the plaza, which is only ascertained actually via the temple. Where is access? We have access to a temple via the... Well, it's not even a temple, it's a load of shitty rocks. But we have access to that via the Triumphal Arch, and we can go through the main street as well. So we do have access to the plaza. Not easy access, but access nonetheless. So... how's it going to go down? Well, since the sapping points are quite close, it doesn't really matter who goes where too much. So I'll have the auxiliaries march through one hole, and then the legionaries can go through the others. So let's get all the auxiliaries selected up first. So they're all going to be marching through this hole here. I'll make one of them to do the lovely task of digging the hole. The light auxiliary will be accompanying the legionaries, since the light auxiliary bring pillars at... they get digging duty because they can sap. So there we go. So early's, I'll have you pile up as well. So there you go. Get ready to do your marching and your digging. Also fire at will because we'll be needing that. Now I do have plenty of archers in this army as well. However, not going to be too useful on the offensive. So I'm just going to keep them back for this battle. But there might be some use for them. We don't know. I'm just going to keep them back, and if we do manage to get a bead on the other enemy archers, we might be able to counter volley them, and it will probably provide a lot of kills due to the fact we're firing at someone who is against a wall, which will afford the archers somewhat decent protection against my archer fire. We might get 1 or 2 lucky shots, so you never know. And as for the general, he'll be matching with the cohorts. He'll be coming in once we've got a good control of the city and we're making our way to the plaza. So there we go. So apart from that, we've got a pretty easy victory ahead of us. We're just going to sap the walls, get in, get to the shrine, then get to the plaza and just finish off another Brutii territory and then just Romanize this place. But either way, 3, 2, 1, start the siege. Right, let's get this show on the road. Right, first things first, the Brutii have been extraordinarily thick. They have decided to deploy at the main gate, which is something I'm not even going to touch. So their archer auxiliary are actually now as effectively useless, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my way to the walls, start sapping them, and we'll just break into a town. It's like a really, really easy burglary. That shouldn't be easy, but it is easy. Oh well, you lot just get sapping, bring these walls down while the frame rate chokes itself to death. It's alright, one day, not too soon now, I'm going to have a better PC, and we'll be playing this in much better quality. It can only be a matter of time before the walls crumble! Looks like the Brutii have realised their mistake and they're quickly rallying to the walls now in order to stop me on this one unit. As one unit has initiative out of all of these Brutii units, the rest are just standing next. I mean, look, they've got the Scorpions, which are mini ballistas, pretty powerful little beggars as well, and then they've got one unit cohort sitting there. I mean, come on guys! Stick with a plan. I'm not sapping that part of it. I'm not attacking that part of the wall. What are you guys up to? Brutii are so fucking stupid, aren't they? And it looks like they have one unit of earlies, by the way, just guarding the plaza. I don't think it'll be long until everyone's falling on the plaza, my men and theirs. Right, let's just get through this. Already making good progress towards the wall. One of the towers is opening fire, by the way. I can hear it opening fire. I'm not sure what it's firing at, because none of my men have died yet. Might be trying to fire at my sapping point and trying to stop me. It doesn't really seem to be doing much effect at that though. So either way, we will be able to get into the city quite quickly. Yes, we are going to have to sustain fire from the archer towers this time around. So what we need to do is we need to burrow into the city as quick as possible, like horrible little parasites. But we're not parasites. The Brutii, the parasites, have been feeding off the Senate for ages, feeding off all their resources. Now about their precious Senate, they only have me to face, and since the world bowed down to their emperor, they're gonna have to die. Oh well, tough luck for them. Keep sapping, my men, just keep on sapping. We won't be long until we're inside the city. I can already hear those lovely shovels just digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging, and this is taking a long time. It isn't very thrilling when the Brutii managed to fuck everything up and deploy on the wrong side of the walls. We're actually just going to speed this one up because we know what's going on. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's just get these walls down. It's like watching a really satisfying animation, actually, just watching these two black lines come into the enemy walls, and now their walls are going to start falling down. You going to do anything about that, Brutii? Yeah, your walls are crumbling all of a sudden. Oh, no, you're not going to do anything. I don't know what you are doing something. Right. Men, let's start moving in now that we've got a hole in the walls. So all units start moving forward, and there we go.
Works have gone well. The enemy walls are now undermined.
All walls are undermined and ready for me to march in. Legionaries, make your way forward. Auxiliaries, make your way forward. Have fun being in this city now, my friends. Let's just get in here. Looks like some of Brutii are going to desperately try and get ready to stop me. Is anyone else going to take the initiative? Yeah, I see another unit over there. They're sprinting madly over now. Just going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We forgot that the entire enemy army deployed way over there, and yet we deployed way over here. How stupid are we? Really, the Brutii are really fucking stupid today, aren't they? This is quite, I mean, this is nearly Scipii levels of thinking. Anyway, the early legionary corps are going to target my auxiliary because they know they should be able to kill them. Doesn't really affect me. By the way, I should have put my men in Testudo to sponge up all that tower fire. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Because my archer auxiliary are now just absolutely wrecking these guys. Thank you, archer auxiliary. You did have a use in the end. Anyway, legionaries, there's something for you to kill there. Don't bother with your pillums. They're not worth it. Just get in there and kill them. Archers, I'm going to have you ceasefire now because we're getting ready to now march into the city. I don't want to risk friendly fire, so all archers, ceasefire. Auxilia, start making your way into the city as well. You can engage from the front. My legionaries will engage from the flank. Either way, this unit here is screwed. Oh no, wait, they brought in extra reinforcements. Oh well, kill them as well. The more the merrier, that's what they say. Right. Have fun, all my men. Just have... Oh, look, the silly legionaries also got distracted. Look, guys, there's an exposed flank there. Have fun, my auxiliary buddies. Have lots of fun with that nice exposed flank that Brutii I have just plated up for you. What silly, 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 silly sods you are. Are you concerned over the exposed flanks there, Brutii? Is that why your morale is absolutely pissing itself? Someone needs to reread Sun Tzu's Art of War, or Zap Brannigan's Big Book of War. Year one will probably do fine for me. Bye-bye, Brutii. You all just got absolutely wrecked there. See you at the plaza. All units, we're gonna rendezvous here now. So start making your way forward, like auxiliary. I would like you to join in on this as well because I might have a use for you, and probably not though. General, same goes for you. Everyone, just make your way to the plaza, or at least near the plaza entrance, basically. You can make your own way there, though, guys. I think I trust you all enough to make an intelligent decision of where to go, and you can basically chase off the Brutii, and if they try to engage you, just engage them back. They're weaker than you, though they're bringing out the archer auxiliary now. It looks like instead of maybe sniping me down the street with their bows, they're getting out their swords. Oh wait, they're getting out their bows. I'm not even going to snipe. Right, archer auxiliary of the Brutii. Do you guys even have a game plan? Are you going to attack me, or are you just going to run towards me and then get your swords out? Because all hope is pretty much lost now for your town. I'm sorry, but it is. And it looks like the Brutii have decided to turn and face. They are going to try and stop me again. Auxiliaries, have a nice big batch of fun just killing them all off, please. Have fun. Right, early legionary cohorts, where am I at with you, by the way? You are under fire, probably either from the towers or from the Archer Auxilia. I doubt it's the Archer Auxilia, because right now I'm just running like idiots. Push through, get to the Archer Auxilia, and stop them, please. We'll match through this street now, since that's me. It seems to be the way everyone wants to go. General and the Light Auxilia, I'm going to trust them just to make their own way. They shouldn't get attacked or stomped on or anything, really. As far as we can tell, Brutii presence is minimal right now. I've got a load of guys marching up here as well, so you guys just get to the plaza, please. And now we'll deal with you a little bit later, because we've still got more Brutii just retreating through the town, because they've just got no idea what they're doing now. Another disorganised defence from the Brutii, that's what we like to see, isn't it? It always seems to be what the Brutii does. It's more of a rule than the exception, but oh, I saw that Scorpions attacking us now. They're trying to snipe out my men with Scorpions, except I think they were trying to snipe out their own men, because yeah, the enemy Scorpions are actually just firing into the backs of their own men. Numerius, I know you're nearby. Just deal with that artillery, please, and just double time it over there, just so I can get rid of his pain in the ass. Anyway, good work on ruining the shit of those cohorts and those Auxilia guys. Ruin those gladiators, and then we'll be done, because those gladiators aren't going to last long. Gladiators, I know they do have a death wish, but these ones are very badly armed, and they're just falling to my professional troops, really, so... Oh, well done on charging your own men there, General, but I don't think that really makes too much of a difference. Just push through and get to those Scorpions. They are your objective, Sakas. Come on. Push through, push through, push through, push through. We'll deal with the Velite gladiators later. They're not our priority right now. They are not. My priority right now is to get here, get these guys killed, and then we're going to try and end this battle as soon as possible, because we are taking quite a few casualties from these towers now, and that's going to slow me down on the campaign map, because I would like to try and maybe get to Campus Sifi or Campus Gete if we have a chance from here. We do control Campus Gete, right? Or do we... I can't remember which campus is which now. I think the Gete tribe is still subjugated by the Brutii. But knowing the Brutii, the Gete will be subjugating them, because the Brutii just seems to like using other people's culture rather than the one true Roman culture. Anyway, General, you did a fantastic job of stopping those ballistas, so all these Scorpiae, or Scorpions. So you just make your way towards the plaza now, and all units, it looks like you've pretty much wrapped up this battle here. I see lots of retreating gladiators, so start making your way to the plaza, please. That's where we're going to all meet up. Everyone's a winner now, especially me. Right, all legionary cohorts, all these early legionary cohorts, you just get there and get ready to make your move. Just keep on chasing out these last few Brutii dogs who have just realised they are so fucked now. Satisfying to see my men marching through these streets again, or these... Well, I've never marched through these streets before, but it's satisfying to see my men marching through this street, and they're now controlling another territory. What's that, Brutii? I used to control this territory? Not anymore. You'll have to run from me. This territory is now under control by the Roman Empire. It is property of me now. Property of the Empire. By the way, oh, Light Auxilia, you're having a little bit of fun there, trying to kill off that one running off engineer. Go for it, dudes. You were having a lot of fun with that. But keep on marching, because I don't want to see you all dying from the towers. The towers definitely have taken their toll. We are seeing quite a few of my dead bodies among there. Oh, well, it was the price we had to pay. Right, who's running there, by the way? Who's that? General's bodying it. General! I'm pretty sure I told you to make your way over... Well, right, some of the General's bodyguard has decided to move, and the rest of the General's bodyguard has decided not to, by the way. Odd. Right, General's bodyguard, just focus on finishing off those legionary cohorts who have decided to engage you. Don't worry, help is on the way. Earlies, where are we at with you? Come on, just pile yourselves in and just give my general a little bit of a hand. He isn't going to take these guys out on his own. I mean, there is a distinct possibility that I will win against these guys, but they are pretty eager still. I haven't broken their morale yet, which is what I need to do. General, let's charge you out of there, actually, and we'll get ready to make a counter move. It looks like... Oh, you're going to try and attack me on the flank there, Archer Auxilia. Take advantage now, Archer Auxilia. Get in there and stop them. I'll let my other men destroy those guys. And, oh, Auxilia, why... Oh, you chased off all the Brutii. That was quite mean. Line up and get ready to finish the job. Right. How are we doing with everyone else now? Is their captain dead? No, he is not. I want him dead, guys. I want him dead. Get in there and stop him. Come on. I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can do it. Just keep on hacking away. They are shaken. They're wavering. Come on, their morale's gonna break any second now. Once we break it, that's it. They're distraught over how many of my men I've brought. They know they're outnumbered. They know that the Brutii hierarchs aren't gonna help them because there's no senate that they can call for help now. Just me. I'm the only person you can call for help. And oh wait, I'm one attacking you, so yeah, you've got no one to call for help, Brutii. You don't even have allies, by the way. You don't even have fucking allies. You did a very good job of alienating everyone in the Hellenic world, didn't you?
Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Right, he's broken. Let's deal with the captain later. Let's focus now on attacking the plaza. All units, get in there, finish the job. It's only some early injury cohorts. They won't last forever, and you know what we can do? While my men just go in and pin them down. General, what say you? Let's do another back attack because that's what we love to do in this game. So get to the flag, lower it, put my flag up, and then we'll go for the back attack. So come on, come on, come on, come on, get moving, 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 and get there right into his back now, General. Come on, right into his back. Come on, you're not getting into his back. Come on, General. Oh, for fuck. The General's unit is way too disorganised today, I have to say. I've got some of them in the plaza, and the rest of them, for some reason, are still way over here. Come on, guys. Get yourselves organised. Wait, is that... Sorry, let's just go back. I'm sure fucking hell, there's two over here as well. General's bodyguard. You are not doing a good job of being bodyguards today. You can't bodyguard someone when you're like a mile away. Come on. Pick your game up. And Mouse, you pick your game up as well. I saw you trying to disconnect and make my camera go doolally then. Right, General's bodyguard, pull out to the corner because you guys have clearly ruined everything because you're fucking disorganised as ever. Early injury cohorts, I need you to speed the fuck up and get in there and support the Auxilia. They're doing a fantastic job of killing the enemy, but they can't carry it all themselves, and they need supporting, so get in there and support them, since Numerius Sakas's bodyguard just can't be bothered, since they've decided, oh yeah, we'll just wander around and sightsee for a bit. Idiots. Absolute fucking idiots. Oh well, I still win. I still take a territory, that's the important thing. I weaken the Brutii once more, I snatch away more of their valuable resources, more of their money. Soon I won't be able to afford a thing. I still think they're suffering from the backlash of my port blockading operations as well. With every territory I take, there's less trade for them to do.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Come on, you lot, finish the job now. There's barely a man left. Just a few brave souls who are at least not brave, foolish. Kill them all. I want this town under my control now. There's a proconsul's palace there with my name on it. It's my territory now, not the Brutii anymore. Let's capture it, Romanise it, and then I have other fish to fry of the Scipii kind. So come on, get him killed. I need to get troops to Africa now because the Scipii have reinforced Thapsus and I need to put a stop to that. But I could always match my army to Thapsus now and execute Thapsus because I could take the town in one turn. If only I had a spy in a region. Oh well, that can be arranged. Let's get a spy at Thapsus, or at least at Carthage when we get back to the campaign map. But for now, thank you for winning this battle, my men. A little bit disorganised from the General's bodyguard and from the other men, but maybe I should have given better instructions on how to get to locations, but whatever, we still win. Did take quite heavy losses though. I lost 253 men, but I think part of that was my method of attacking the walls. This time we went for sapping rather than climbing, so maybe we should have climbed the walls and captured the towers, but either way, I still put the Brutii at fault for being really, really stupidly bad at deploying their men. But either way, we still win, and I have wiped out the Brutii garrison, and the General gets more experience. So, hey-ho, Pip and Dandy, he gets something. And some of the units did put in a good contribution. So, on the upside, Porrolisium is mine, and that gives me an extra gateway now into the Black Sea. I can now really... I am now in a position to harass the Brutii's Black Sea territories. Campus Sifi and Campus Gete are now on my doorstep, and I could move in there and really wipe out the Brutii's trade now, which is something I'm definitely going to do. We could attack probably Sifi or Gete within the next few turns. We'll have to deal with Captain Madyies though, who is just roaming around, but he's for another day. Right now, let's rest, repair, and retrain, or at least rest, retrain, and demolish. What needs repairing? The walls need repairing. Fair enough, repair those walls, but get rid of this, get rid of this, and also, let's see... Can't get rid of that just yet, but I'm going to replace it with a catapult range. Can't get rid of the stables, but let's replace it with a hippodrome. And yeah, that should be all. Yeah, that's all the horrible barbarian structures out of here. All the horrible smelly barbarian structures out of here. Let's give ourselves a shrine to Ceres, because this territory needs some more growth. Lower the taxes, by the way. Increase the frequency of games. We'll buy the people's loyalty. Done. Right. That's Porrolisium under control. Another massive blow to Brutii. If I capture Campus Getae now, I will split the Brutii territories north and south. They'll have their weak northern territories, which I can just mop up and capture with my Scythian allies. And then their slightly stronger southern territories, which I can now really press the advantage against. I think we are now just about snapped them in two. But we do need to make a plan for how we're going to deal with the Scipii. I am going to recruit a spy in Carthage, and we are going to call it an episode as well. So we'll recruit a spy, and he'll be ready to do my bidding next turn. I am going to assess the strength of Thapsus and see if it's worth attacking Thapsus now with the Carthaginian army, and just building a very quick and cheap garrison here, which is something I really should have started a while ago, but I'm too slow and lazy for that. But then on the next turn, we're still going to be waiting on Croton to get well soon. But I am going to be sending armies from Syracuse and Lilybaeum to bring reinforcements. So, just recruit some auxilia in this area, by the way. But then again, actually, Tertius Penus is something of a governor type now. He really does have a lot of management. And I am sending a lot of armies to Africa. Maybe too many. Tertius, you get to stay here, because I trust you to govern Syracuse and any other Sicilian territories I deem fit. However, I will be moving your men to Africa nevertheless. They'll be acting as a reinforcing army. So prepare some ships and get ready for the voyage. Let's get some biremes. We don't need to go all out on this. And I will prepare you some auxilia as well to help you maintain the peace in the city. So let's give you 5 units of auxilia. And you shall govern this town, for I am going to have put my trust in you. Now, over here in Lilybaeum, we are getting ready to make our move. Tiberius Julius is also something of governor, but I really do want Tiberius's army here because Tiberius is very close by and he'll be ready to leave next turn. So, Tiberius's army is going to march, and so will the army of Syracuse, but without a commander. Now, how are we doing with you, Admiral Secundus? Just before we do wrap up this episode, I just want to see what's going on here. Who owns this area? Still owned by rebels. Libyan rebels, in fact. I don't know if I could be bothered going and catching Cyrene. It's not really part of my priority list. If the Scipii owned it, I would attack it, but yeah. Maybe another day I will attack Cyrene. For now, go block up Lepsis Magna, because I know it'll annoy the Scipii. Right. But that really is where we're going to call it an episode now. So I hope you enjoyed, my friends, and I will see you all in the next episode as we're going to continue fighting off the Scipii and making more and more moves against the Brutii. What will happen? I don't know, because the Brutii are probably trying to organise for one last stand against me. However, it's going to not go well, because I will just snap their knees and they'll be kneeling before me instead of standing. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all on the next episode of Let's Play Rome Total War.